Cy Griffey with a remarkable run of late So 2 down. Now at the plate, Cy Griffey, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. Fun hit by pitch trivia for you folks. Ron Hunt holds the modern record for most times getting plunked in a single season. He got hit 50 times in 1971. He once joked, some people give their bodies... It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Runner at first with 1 gone. Cy Griffey digs in now. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. Missed inside. Ball 1.
Hey, your turn right here. Drive him in.
This one is labeled. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Coming around third. Here's the relay to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. 2 away here, nobody on. Ken Perkins now at the plate. Up the middle. That one finds its way through. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Cy Griffey.
Hey, clutch up right here.
This one high and twisting down the left field line. Out of here. An absolute meteor to left. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That makes it 3 straight games with a homer for him. I hope he's enjoying this run because it doesn't happen all that often. Pitchers who throw high fastballs need to put them up and out of the zone, particularly if they're on the outer half. If it's in the zone, it's too easy for the hitter to extend and barrel it up like he did there on the Oppo bomb.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cy Griffey.
Right down the chute. Strike 1. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Runner at first, 1 away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Pitchers softened him up with a couple of change-ups. Might be time to go to the heater. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 2 out. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Cy Griffey will hit next. He's already gone yard in this game. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. Always great to see. Cy Griffey has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his... So 2 down. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey. In the air to center. That's pretty far back. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're in the bottom of the 1st. Stepping to the plate for Omaha, Drew Waters. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And that's reflective of the kind of up-the-middle approach I was talking about. Might have been a little behind with the swing, but when you're focused on putting it back through the center of the field, you wind up pushing it the other way. Worked out well that time. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner around 3rd. Runner scores and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little extra buzz in the press box too. Hard not to get excited over the run he's on. Base hit. The tying run is aboard. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Griffey, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. And the 1-1. Foul ball there. And now the 1-2. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Nice line drive cut there, had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Griffey, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a drive.
Go.
It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming to the plate. Comes in to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Two outs, man at 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Cy Griffey. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Now batting.
Man at second, one away. And now the shortstop, Nick Lofton.
Lofton.
Hard hit to right center. And a base hit headed for the plate. Scores easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 5-2. Griffey was just... Cy Griffey comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Worcester Red Sox taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Cy Griffey, first and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Griffey notched 4 hits in his last game. That went in there across the letters. Out on the mound, he knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. And the 0-1 now.
0-1.
Runners at first and second, and nobody out. Strike 2. Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. First and second here with nobody out. Griffey, first at bat was a strikeout.
Your turn now. No one better.
Hard hit for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Digging in now for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey.
Ball.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Out to center. Roccaforte settles underneath it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Is kudzu driving you crazy? Are creeping figs driving you to creeping madness? Are you stuck in the weeds? Then you need to call Hacken / Landscaping today. And that's a base hit. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Cy Griffey. 1 for 3. Swing and a rocket. That one's back there. Home run. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run shot. And they boost their lead. It's 10-3. The high heater is the meta nowadays because a lot of hitters struggle to catch up to them. But he did a good job to stay tall and keep a good swing path to lift that one out. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Javier Vaz. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swing, and that ball's smashed on a line as they escape the bases-loaded jam. 1 out and 2 on. Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey. He's already homered in this ballgame. Wallops this one out towards right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. 1 run comes across, coming around third. Also in to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Griffey was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Opposing pitchers will... Cy Griffey is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to... Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Ryan Clifford. 0-2, rocks and fires. Ripped into the outfield. Reaching try, but can't make the catch. Lead runners around second. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with one gone. One gone, runner at first. And now, Cy Griffey. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. And a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. 2 away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Cy Griffey. Grounder up the middle, the underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. And the pitch. Labeled on a line to center. And now 2 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Now a high fly ball to left center. This one carrying. Got it. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. Back within 1, it's 5-4. Two outs, runner on first base. Next up for the Mets, Fernando Pena. Another full count pitch. Swing and a drive. It's off the wall. Coming around third. Scores easily. Got the job done to put him up by 2, and he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though. Griffey leading things off and takes a strike. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Griffey, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Out towards left center. It's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Cy Griffey getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Worcester Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping to the plate for Worcester, Cy Griffey. Really strong hitting performance recently. More than 3 hits per game over this last stretch. Campos, the tall righty, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. The 0-1 offering. Hit hard on a line. Out number 2. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Jet Williams. This one is labeled. Bangs off the wall. Around second now, going for third. The relay. The tag. Out! As he came around first, it looked like he'd have a good shot at 3, but superb work in the outfield to track it down, then a great relay to get the out.
Here you go. Need you right here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 down. From sunken courtyards to flying buttresses, AC Hines Architecture can help with all your building needs. Use promo code HOLLY for 10% off your first project with them. A frozen rope. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Brett Beatty. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. On a line to center. Base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. And a little something extra at stake in this. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting.
And once again, he collects a knock and extends his hitting streak another game. There's a little extra buzz in the stands for his games these days, and to be fair, there's a little... Cy Griffey with an incredible stretch lately, riding a 25-game hitting streak. Can he keep this going? It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Worcester Red Sox. So 2 down. Now at the dish, Cy Griffey. Making a lot of contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Griffey, patrolling center field, 22 years old, and he's been touching home plate a lot lately, scoring 10 times in the last 10 games. Right side. And that'll wrap this inning up. End of 1. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. On a line for a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there. That's a great example of his top-end speed. When he turns on the afterburners out of the box, it's really fun to watch. Nobody on with 1 out. Griffey will hit next. 0 for 1. Line drive. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And now 2 down. Cy Griffey, the next to hit.
Hey, your turn. Drop him in.
That one pushed foul. High fly ball to right field. Going back pretty deep. And that's the end of the inning. So 2 down. Next to hit, Ryan Clifford. Here comes the 1-1. In the air, out towards right center, Griffey on the way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. At the plate, Cy Griffey. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. Hitless so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. The pitch gets away. And now a single could score 2. This is a bit of a fix for the pitcher now. Got to 2 outs, but then surrendered the single, and then the wild pitch put the runner in scoring position. Tying run waits at the plate. Base hit. One run is in. Here's the relay to the plate. Safe. He beats it. It's 3-2. So the hitting streak rolls on with another knock, and he's just unconscious at the plate lately. It always seems like he comes up to the dish with a plan of attack, and it's clearly been working. We'll see how he counters the inevitable adjustments from opposing pitchers. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a... Cy Griffey getting locked in, leading his squad in OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Worcester Red Sox. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey. Out to center. Chong settles underneath it. 2 down. Runner at first, 1 away. Cy Griffey stepping in now. Currently the #1 prospect in the Red Sox minor league system. So there's a lot of anticipation for his future in Boston. Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. The 0-1. High fly ball to shallow right field. Canario. And there's 2 down. Go-ahead run on base. Alexander Canario now at the plate. Here's the 1-1. Liner, base hit. Lead runners around second. Throw into third. And he's out.
Got him on the peg. Out.
So up next, Cy Griffey.
Hey.
Next one's fouled back. The Red Sox with plenty of ground to make up. Bottom half of the 5th. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Cy Griffey, 1 for 3. That one is absolutely pummeled.
Go, 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 go.
It's off the wall. In with a double makes it 2 on the night. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Griffey, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swing and a miss, that one in the dirt. The Mets up big in this game, here in the last half of the 9th. Set down on strikes. Only 1 out remaining. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. If he has... Cy Griffey getting locked in, leading his squad. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Cy Griffey. Tong, 22 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2022. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. Inside,
ball,
nearly
one strike.
got the batter.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. I think he'll remember that one for a while. It's his 100th hit at the AAA level. There's no questioning his ability to find success at the plate. Ryan Clifford getting ready to hit. Tied up here early in the ballgame. In the air to center. And that's the end of the inning. Nothing across. Base is empty with 2 out. Cy Griffey now at the plate. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And now they're out front. It's now 2-1. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. Griffey, he's already gone yard in this game. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff.
Get down.
Lunging, but it drops for a hit. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. A frozen rope. 2 away. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. And here's the catcher, Brian O'Keefe. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a rocket. This one carrying. And it's gone. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. Griffey was outstanding. Cy Griffey comes into this one fresh off of... About to get started here. And pitching in this game, Cy Griffey. On the mound in this one, he's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Red Sox organization. A lot of excitement in Boston for what he can bring in the future. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Vincent Chon. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
Pitch is in the dirt. That one misses. Strike one. That's in there. 3-2 now.
We got full count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters for strike three. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jet Williams. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series. Ground ball to second and handles this chance. Whips it to first. Rolling right along to start the afternoon. 2 out. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Ryan Clifford. Clifford measures 6'2", 200 pounds. And he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. End of a half inning. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Cy Griffey, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. That one fouled off. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second now, and they still don't have it. Into third with a 2-out triple. That hit, of course, keeps his hitting streak alive, and it's clear that he's dialed in at the plate. No matter who he's facing, he seems like he's in control of every single at-bat. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. Fernando Pena. Digging in now, the #1 prospect in the Mets system, so there's a lot of anticipation for his future in New York. And they say he went.
0-2.
Not close with that one. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here it comes. Grounds this one up the middle. Whips it to first. One gone. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses, working on a 5-game hitting streak. Close, but ruled a ball.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Comes up empty, strike two. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. 2-2 now. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. Alex Ramirez will hit next. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Ball, that's down.
Two outs and nobody aboard. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. Handles the chance. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Couldn't get the out, but what a defensive effort. Covered a ton of ground and then made a strong throw to make the play a little closer. Jose Herrera in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Pop up to the left side. Porter drifts towards it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors. 1 left on base. We're back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of this inning, and now the center fielder, Zach Cole.
Ball 1.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That clips the corner. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. And that's outside. It's 2-2. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side, Peguero. Throw to first in time.
Batting up, the second baseman, Rowdy Jordan.
Digging in for the Mets, Rowdy Jordan. Had the day off yesterday. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, down.
1 out and the base is empty.
Two to count.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Back to the top of the order here. Chong, the next to hit. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game.
Hey!
2 outs, bases empty. And the curve drops in there for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Struck out looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, no one left. We move on to the bottom of the third. No score. Top of the fourth inning, the Mets at the dish. Right through there for a strike. Williams, 22 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. Fouled off. He was late. That one misses. 1-2 the count. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. That's a K. One gone leading off the fourth. And now the first baseman, Ryan Clifford, 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. We're in the fourth inning, no score. Swing and a line drive base hit out into center. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Fernando Pena getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in the first AB.
Nope, that's inside.
Runner at first, 1 away. On the ground, nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next up for the Mets, Brett Baty. Close, but called a ball.
That's ball 2.
That one was way off the mark, and now he's behind 2-0. Time to show some finesse. Next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The runner will be going here on 3-2, but the hitter has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of the fourth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway through the fourth. No score. Welcome back. The Woo Sox at the dish here in the bottom of inning number 4.
Designated hitter, Todd Griffey.
And there's a fly ball deep to right. Can't get there. Now maybe extra bases. The throw in to second. That's a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. We're back here at the ballpark. We're ready for the 5th inning. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, Alex Ramirez. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. Chased one above the zone there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. The batter now, Jose Herrera, popped out the first time.
Yeah.
Close
Nope.
one,
Ball
but
one.
doesn't get the call.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
That's a
misses.
ball.
And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. What a take with 2 strikes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Zach Cole digs in now. Grounded out the first time up.
Aye. 0-1. Ball, that's out.
2 down and nobody aboard. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Comes up empty. Strike 2. That's some great
1 ball,
arm action from
2
him to
strikes.
sell the changeup. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Still nothing on the scoreboard after 5. And we still have no score. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Rowdy Jordan. He hits a fly to center. Pretty deep. And it's caught for the out. Chong now at the plate. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. That
Ball.
misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
This is better
2-0.
discipline we're seeing from this hitter after striking out multiple times in this one.
Hey.
1 out and the base is empty. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Chop to the right side. Jordan. And steps on the bag for the out. So digging in, Jet Williams.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Fastball in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. No score. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Cy Griffey.
Cy Griffey.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. We're back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Clifford. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
All one.
A little out front there, swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next up for the Mets, Fernando Pena.
Fernando Pena.
Nope, that's a ball. Counts 1-0. Hey! 1-1.
Check swing, that's a ball. Good job to check the swing, was definitely out in front there. Ground ball to third base. Tosses to first. 2 away now to start the 7th. And now, Brett Beatty. Inside, just missed.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top half of the 7th. Missing inside. Ball 3. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. Next pitch, in for a strike. They're attacking him with good velocity inside, and that makes it hard for him to get comfy at the plate. The pitch timer runs out, and that's not just an automatic ball, it's a walk. Big break for the batter. Now the left fielder, Alex Ramirez. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. A lot of hittable pitches being taken right now. He's not exactly an ace, so you'd expect the hitters to be a bit more aggressive on mistake pitches. And that retires the side. Still in total command on the mound. Runner at third and 1 gone. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Cy Griffey.
You got it. Nice job.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Well, Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the eighth, Greg Weissert. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year. Griffey was terrific at the plate in this one, really productive. Had a decent day on the mound as well. Some excellent ABs at the plate. He really looked comfortable and
Sure.